Hey, good morning, Facebook land. Mark, your motivation dealer, here again this morning on the morning commute. Happy Thursday, TGIT, I guess, right? Or TGITH. Today's topic, I got motivated and inspired by TD Jakes. If you guys have never heard TGJ, let's try that again. TD Jakes, you definitely want to check him out. I tend to like the motivate. It's funny because I don't have a religious background, but I tend to like the ones that are more like preachers. They get me really pumped up and inspired and motivated in the morning. But TD Jakes has this absolutely amazing, sort of tagline where you've got to run to your destiny. And of course, if you've ever heard TD, he doesn't just say you've got to run to your destiny. He's screaming it. He talks about you've got to run to your destiny. You've got to run. And it's just, man, if you've ever heard it and that doesn't pump you up, seriously, you need to check for a pulse, because I don't think that you're alive. It's so inspiring. It's so powerful. It's so moving. And I wanted to talk about that today. As many of you know, I do an online business, and so many people want to dip their toe in the water. So many people want to test things out. So many people want to see how things go. And the God honest truth, people, I'm being absolutely upfront and honest with you. If you do that, I don't care what venture it is. I don't care what company it is. I don't care what aspect of your life it is. Forget if it's online business or any kind of business. If you dip your toe in the water, if you dabble, if you just are only part of the way in, the truth of the matter is you will fail. You will. There's no question about it. I don't care if it's a relationship. You can't go halfway into a relationship and have that person fall in love with you. It doesn't happen. You've got to be all in. You've got to be pumped up, motivated, and excited for that relationship. You've got to do everything in your power to make that relationship work and make that relationship happen. So that's the same in business, guys. You can't just dip your toe in the water. So I want people to join me that want to run. I want people to join me that want to work, that want to be successful so bad they can't stand it. I don't want anybody joining me in business that is like, well, I just want to look at this thing for a week and I might try it out and see what happens. You know what? Don't waste my time. Seriously, don't waste my time. Don't waste anybody else's time either, because nobody wants a person like that on their team, right? You've got to want to work. You've got to want to grind. You've got to want to be successful. You've got to want it as bad as you've got to breathe. Thank you, Eric Thomas. But you've got to go out and chase it. You can't just, nobody strolls to their destiny. Nobody walks to their destiny. That's why TD's thing is so powerful. You've got to run. You've got to run. You've got to just go for it. All in, baby. All in or nothing. Don't waste anybody's time or your own. Be all in. Especially online, there's a saying, you've got to be all in, both from a positioning standpoint, from a financial standpoint, but also from a mentality standpoint. You've got to be all in. If you're not all in, you will fail, period. And I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste your time. Bottom line, be all in. If you're not all in, don't bother. Don't start. But if you want it, and you want it bad, and you want to live the life that I'm living, or if you want to live the lifestyle that you're seeing from these people online driving Ferraris and Lamborghinis and all this stuff, if you want that lifestyle, if you want to be traveling to foreign countries, if you want to be home with your children, raising your children instead of being at a job where someone else is raising your kids, if you want these things bad enough, then get in and be all in. Run toward your destiny. You can't dabble. You can't stroll or walk your way to your destiny. It does not happen. And you know what? Here's the great part of this, guys. The great part of this is if people see you that way, running to your destiny, wanting it so freaking bad you can't stand it. You want it so bad it hurts. People will bend over backwards to help you. People I'm telling you, people that I see that get excited about my business, that so very clearly want to do whatever it takes, I will give that person whatever kind of time I have available and forget everything else. Because I want people who want to run with me. I want people who want to change the world. I want people who want to make their lives and other people's lives that they touch better. And you'll do anything for that person. You know, there is nothing more powerful than watching someone that you brought into business become successful. That's awesome. That's powerful. That's so much more powerful than you getting a check. Honestly, guys, I know, you know, people love to show the check videos and throw the cash around and stuff like that. And, you know, and I've done a little bit of that, and it doesn't feel right at all to me. To me, it's just, it's just flashy. You know, it works for other people, and that's fine. I don't judge. I don't criticize other people for doing it, but for me, it just doesn't feel real. I show my results just for proof, but I don't show it off. And again, if that's, you know, what other people are doing that are watching that video, I don't judge you. That's great. If that works for you, then do it, man. You know, I'm also not saying I'm not willing to show social proof. If I were driving around in a Ferrari, hell yeah, I'd be showing that off too. So, you know, I wouldn't use it as flashy, and I think a lot of other people don't use it as flashy. You do it to show the lifestyle. You do it to attract people who want those things. So that's cool. I'm not down in that. But, you know, if you see someone's into it, you see someone's motivated, you see someone's excited. You know, there are people that join my business and they're like, yeah, this thing seems pretty cool. I want to check it out. I want to see what it's all about. Yeah, that person gets like no time. If I get that person at, Mark, I am dying to do this. I'm so sick of my job. I'm so sick of slaving away for $5 an hour, or, you know, whatever it is. And I'm so sick of giving them all my time and effort and getting nothing out of it. Or I want to be able to be home with my kids, or I want to travel the world, or I want to have amazing things, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Then, man, I'll tell you what, I'll go to the end of the earth and back for that person. I'll go to the moon and back for that person. So it's all about running to your destiny. It's all about being all in. It's all about being excited, being motivated, and being driven. You know, and if people see that in you, they will do whatever it takes to help you, because that motivation and that excitement is contagious. Hopefully you're watching this and you're getting pumped up and motivated because of my excitement. You know, if it doesn't, then you're in the wrong place. You're watching the wrong types of videos. You know, I got inspired and excited by TD. And I wanted to motivate and excite and inspire you guys as a result of that. And, you know, that motivation, that excitement it's all contagious. It's all really contagious. And, you know, when you find someone that has that, man, there's nothing you won't do for that person. So go out there, run to your destiny. Don't walk, don't stroll, run. Get out there and go after it. Take control. Thank everybody for jumping on here. I'm sorry I didn't get to you guys earlier today. I was in a zone, man. So George, Harold, good to see you, buddy. I haven't seen you on here in a little while. Johnny, Tina, Missy, George, I saw you, Johnny. All right, awesome. I think I covered everybody that jumped on here. Thanks so much for the comments, guys. I'll check those out on the post. But thanks so much for jumping on. Hopefully I got you excited, motivated, and go out and